Greetings, I welcome you all to this particular lesson. So this is a continuation. Those of you that attended yesterday's lesson, you are going to agree with me that this was the exercise that I gave you. It was as simple as this. So I just want us to revise through this together and see how we can answer this particular question. So I've added some questions. As you can see, those of you that are saying me, I answered, I got everything correct. That is well and good. But I've added these questions that are here. I've added these two questions that I just want us to answer together. So once we understand these two, we are just going to remain with one part, then we are done with this particular topic. So we just need to do this topic in 1 week, we are done. So the last two lessons on Friday and Saturday, we need to finish up this particular topic. So I pray that you are going to understand everything that I'm going to share with you. The question was saying, those of you that got everything correct, well and good, those of you that are facing some challenges in answering these questions, let us answer through together and follow me clearly and attentively. So those of you having your graphs, you just need to be paying attention. If I marked you saying good, you just need to be paying attention. I'll tell you when to join in and start practicing together. But if you failed from the scratch, you start with me here. The question is saying, the value of x and y are connected by the equation y is equal to x cubed minus 5x plus 3. Some corresponding values of x and y are given below. So this is a table of values. The first question here, calculate the value of k. I remember telling you to say that the moment you just see a question like this, what should come to your mind is something that is telling you to say, okay, for you to find the value of k, what you need to do is to do what? You need to get the original equation. So you get your graph. On top here, I'm using a pen. I told you that in an exam, you are supposed to use a what? You are supposed to use a pencil. So this is 1. Just there, I put 1. The way it is 1 like this. How then do I find the value of k? For me to find the value of k, I write the equation. That is y is equal to x cubed minus 5x plus 3. This is the equation. As you can see, you are told to find the value for k. K is in the what? Y-axis. So this is to tell you that where there is y, you shall put k. So where there is y, I put a k, which is equal to. Then where there is x, I shall put what? Negative 3. So where there is x, I put negative 3. So this is negative 3 cubed, like that, minus 5 times negative 3, then plus what? Plus 3. What you need to do, so this is cubed, not a square, cubed. Negative 3 cubed, there is a cube there. So k is now equal to, so what am I going to do here? What am I supposed to do here? What am I supposed to do here? So I've told you to say that you just write everything that is here. You put them on your calculator. So negative 3 cubed minus 5, then negative 3 plus 3. When you punch everything on your calculator, you get negative 9. So you get negative what? Negative 9. That is our answer. I guess you've seen how I've answered that one. So it is negative 9. The moment you are just done with that, you get your graph. Some of you, I don't know what you were doing. You are doing some things that are opposite to what I'm telling you. You cut this into 2. So you just draw a line from here like this. From here, using your ruler. So use your ruler like that. You put a line. You use a ruler. So like this, straight, last to last. Follow instructions. Even though the graph is small, but follow instructions. You do this there. Even down here, you do this. In the middle there, you do the same. Last to last. Not some of you are writing a graph that is just in the middle. No, you are not supposed to do that. So let's make sure we follow instructions. You do this. Can we fail to do this? So if I notice that you are not doing this, then I will just be marking you wrong. I'm not saying that what you are doing is not the correct way. No, I just want you to be doing things that are of standard. You do this. Okay, well, then we start to understand the scale. So which scale are we using here? I guess you are able to see. And I've always told you that you need to view this in a what? In a full screen, not whereby you're just using a small screen. You can't follow properly like that. They're telling us to say, using a scale of 2 centimeters to 1 unit on the x-axis. So 2 centimeters represent 1 unit on the x-axis. For -3 to 3. So from -3 to 3. So okay, since we've done this, then you put a 0 here. They're telling us to say that 1 unit is 2 centimeters. So 2 centimeters is from here to there. So meaning that here I put 1, 2, 3. I can complete if I want. There is no problem. 5. Here I say -1, -2, -3 like this. This is what I'm going to do like this. I proceed. I now go to this other one and 2 centimeters to represent 5 units on the y-axis. 2 centimeters to represent 5 units on the y-axis. So what am I going to do? 2 centimeters is representing 5 units. So 2 centimeters, it is from here to there. So this 2 centimeters is 5 units. So meaning here it is 5, there 10, there 15, there what? There 20. Even down here I do the same. So I can do the same. There -5, -10, there negative what? -20. You can just be going if you want. There is no problem. They won't say, okay, since they're saying from -10 to 20, so I just need to start from here up to there. No, these things are just the same. You can complete. The only thing that I'm against is just putting a graph that is just on top there. No, that I'm against that. So we now sketch this. I guess you've seen how I've written. So everything is supposed to be done using a pencil. You use a pencil whenever you are answering any graph work. So remember, we use a what? A pencil. This is a question that I gave you. We are revising through together. Those of you that got everything correct, you are just watching and gaining more knowledge. So you are going to use your graph. So make sure you've not lost the graph. So we go to this now. We plot -3, k. K, we know k is what? -9. So our k there is what? -9. So -3, -9. Now the question is that how are we going to know the small box? Since from here to there are 10 boxes. I remember telling you to say, you say unit over what? Number of boxes. Number of boxes are just 10. So the number of boxes are just what? Are just 10. This is what you need to do. I say, okay, units, they're saying from here, that is 5 units, isn't it? Have you seen 5 units? So 5 over boxes, they are 10. If you divide there, you are going to get 0.5. Have you seen? So a box is 0.5. The small box on the y-axis, it is 0.5. Meaning 2 boxes, it is 1. 0.5 plus 0.5, it is 1. So we start counting 1, 2, it is 1. So we are counting 2 boxes, it is 1. Since we know that 1 box is 0.5, so 0.5, 1. 1.5, 2. 2.5, 3. 3.5, 4. 4.5, 5. Have you seen? So 1 box, a small box, that is 0.5. About the y-axis, there is no problem. These 1, 2, these values are here. So -3, -9. So I check -3 is here. Have you seen where -3 is? -3 is here. So 5 is here. So 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. So -9 is here. Here, have you seen? So I stand on the value for x, then I look for the y. So -9 is there. If you check here, -9 is here, so the point is there. That is the point. So I just put a dot there. Okay, I put a dot. The next value I check. Okay, the next value negative 2, 5. Negative 2, what? 5. Negative 2 is here. I go where 5 is. 5 is there. So that is too simple. I just do that. Negative 2 here, 5 is there. So the point is there. I go to the next one. Negative 1, what? Negative 1, 7. Negative 1, where is negative 1? Negative 1. 7 here, I count. 1, I say 1, 2, 6, 7. Because I'm counting 2 boxes, it is what? 2 boxes, it is 1. So I say, I count from here 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 7. 2 boxes, it is 1. So 7, it means 4 boxes. I move to the next one, 0, 3. 0, 3. So I count 1, 2, 3. So it is there. This is where 0, 3. 0x is here, y3 is there. So this is 0, 3. I hope you've seen how it is. I move to the next one, 1, negative 1. 1 is here, negative 1. So 1, 2, it is going to be here. This is where it is going to be. It is just there. Count 1, 2. That is where negative 1 is. So that is what I'm supposed to do. The box is, the point is here. 2, 1, 2 is here. So 1, 2, 1 is there. Count 2 boxes. Since 2 boxes, it is 1 on the y-axis. The last one, 3, 15. 3 is here, 15 is there. So I do this. This is what I need to do. Have you seen? I join them. So first of all, you need to imagine how you are going to sketch this. From here like this. Okay, this is going to be like this. Have you seen like this? Should come like this. Like that, like that, like that. Should come. You are making a cave. Like this. Have you seen the way it is? So this is how it is going to be. This is how it is supposed to be. This is your cave. You even give it a name. So this is y is equal to x cubed minus 5x plus what? Plus 3. So this is the what? This is what we are supposed to do. We are done. This is what some of you did, and I was very impressed by that. So this is the what? This is the answer, and these are the solutions. This is what you were supposed to do. So just doing this. For this graph, they give us 3 marks. As finding the value that is there, 1 mark. So here, this is what? 4 marks. Answering the equations like these equations that are here. So I'm going to say 3. I go now to question 3. Everything is supposed to be done on the graph. So I say question 3. Now I go to A. That is saying solve the equation. So I'm told to solve this equation that is here. This is the first equation. The question is saying use your graph to solve the following. So these are the equations, and I'm told to use the graph. So I'm going to use my graph. This is the graph that is here. So this is what? X cubed minus 5x plus 3, which is equal to 0. Solving any equation using the graph. When you are taught to solve any equation using a graph, we get to compare it to the original equation that is given. So you compare it to the original equation that you are given. In this case, which one are we given here? Have you seen? We are given this. This is the mother now. So we are told that y is equal to this. Have you seen? Y is equal to x cubed minus 5x plus 3. So y is equal to that. So this thing that you are able to see, this thing, this whole thing, it is just the same as y. Because y is equal to this. When I tell you to say that 2 is equal to orange. So whenever you see orange, it is just the same as seeing a 2. Because 2 equals orange. In this case, we are told that y is equal to this expression. So whenever we see this expression, just know that it's just the same as y. In this case now, we've got this. Have you seen this? So you ask yourself, is this expression same as that expression? What is your answer? Is just this one and that one excluding equal to 0? and removing that. Here, are these two the same? X cubed, minus 5x, minus 5x, plus 3, plus 3. This and that are just the same. This is equal to y. Have you seen y is equal to that? Meaning even this one is y is equal to 0. This is what I'm going to do. Because this whole thing is y. There we said is equal to, y is equal to that. So whenever I see this, that is y, then I say equal to what? 0. Y is equal to 0 is the x-axis. This I told you. Y equal to 0. So you know that y equal to 0 is the x-axis. Is the what? Is the x-axis. So y equal to 0 is the x-axis. So we go on the x-axis. Where is the curve cutting the x-axis? This is the x-axis. Where is it cutting the curve? It is cutting the curve here. Have you seen where it is cutting the curve? There. It is also cutting the curve here. It is also cutting the curve where? There. It is cutting the curve at these 3 different points. So what I'm going to do, I get the reading that is there. I get the reading that is there, even the reading that is there. Then these are the answers. You are done. So easy. You don't even need to struggle when you are answering these questions. So this is what? -1, -2, isn't it? This is -2. So -2.1, -2.2, -2.3, 4, 5, 6. So that is, you say, therefore. Now, therefore, x is equal to -2.6. X is equal to the value that is here. Since this is 0, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 0.7. These are positives. Don't be confused. Don't start from here. You are going this side. No, you will confuse yourself. Have you seen 0? Here numbers are reducing. From here, going this side, numbers are increasing. Have you seen from here to there, numbers are increasing? So you start from here, going that side. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 0.7. The one that is here, I say, or, this is what I'm going to, or x is equal to, I get this one that is here. Since 1 is here, so 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, 1.7. So 1.7, I say 1.7. So this is how I need to answer that equation. I'm done. This is how I've answered. Have you seen? So even you, the reason why I like graph work, because the answers are not the same, but in a specific range. So the way I've answered these ones, here you can get maybe -2.7, it is correct, even 8. So this is how answers are. They are in a specific range. So even here, have you seen, you cannot get 0.7, but at least you get something like 0.5, 0.6, 0.8, 0.9. These answers are correct. So this is how we need to answer. We are done. We've answered that one. Just like this. Here they give you 2 marks. Just to do this. 2 marks. That one, this curve, they are giving you 3 marks. That one, they are giving you amen mark, 1 mark. So this, so far, 4 plus 2, that is 6. We were given another question where we are told to say the next one, this one. Here we are done. This is how you answer these questions. You are done just like this. So this is how you need to answer these particular questions, just like this. Then we go to this one. Have you seen this one that is here? How can I answer this one that is here? How can I answer this? How can I answer this one? How can I answer this? So what I'm going to do, I get this one. Let me write it. I say this is x, then there is power what? There is power 3, then minus 5x, which is equal to 0. So you ask yourself now, remember what I told you. You need to check. You get this one that is here. You compare it to that one that is there. You compare these two. So you ask yourself. So if you, let me do this. You ask yourself now, is this equation, this expression that is here, same to that one that is there? The answer is no. Here there is no 3. Here there is 3. So you add what is missing. You say, okay, here for this one to be like that one, I need to add a 3. So I need to say x cubed minus 5x plus what? Plus 3, which is equal to, here there is 0, I say plus 3. Why have I added a 3? The reason why I'm adding a 3 is so that this expression should look like the mother that is there. So this one and that one are now the same. They are now the same since I've added a 3. So since I know that this is y, because there I'm told that y is equal to that. So I need to do this. Okay, where there is x cubed minus 5x plus 3, that is y is equal to 0 plus 3, it is 3. So the main thing here is that every expression that you are given, you need to make sure that it looks like the equation that is there, because you need to say y is equal to something. So here y is equal to 3. Y is equal to 3. I get my ruler. These are things that we've been doing. So I don't expect anyone to fail such questions in an exam. Y is equal to 3. Where is 3? 3 is here, isn't it? This is where we've got a 3. So you get your ruler. You put a straight line like that. You put a line, straight line like this. A line like this. Even here, you put a straight line. I'm doing like this because I want you to follow clearly. You put your ruler like this. A line, a straight line should sit on this like this. Have you seen where it is cutting, where this line? This is y is equal to 3, isn't it? Y is equal to what? Y is equal to 3. So this is y is equal to what? Y is equal to 3. So what I'm going to do now, this is what I'm going to do. This is what you also need to do. I say, okay, it is cutting the curve here. So I put a dotted and read from there. So the answer will be from there. It is also cutting the curve from there. So dotted, then I also get the answer from there. It is cutting the curve there. Down, I go down, I'll get the answer from here. So the answer from there, answer from there, answer from there. These are the answers. So I will say now, therefore, x is equal to, I get the reading here. So this is negative 2, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. So negative 2.3, negative 2.3. That is the first answer. The other answer, x is equal to, no struggle, we are not struggling. So x is 0. It is just cutting at 0 there. It is coming at the center, so it is 0. X is what? 0. I say O, then I proceed. I say, okay, O, what am I going to do? I get the answer that is there. This is 2.1. Have you seen the one that is here? 2, 1. So 2.1. So I say, oh, x is equal to 2.1. These are the solutions. So these are the answers. I guess even those of you that answered from here, you never did this. So you start answering from here up to there. In your book, you also include these questions that are included. So in today's lesson, I've just been teaching on this part, this simple part, this one, because this we did. So these are some things that are very simple, and I've seen you've gotten the point. This is how you need to be answering questions in an exam, just like this. So we make sure that we follow this way of answering questions. I know we get to differ in terms of understanding. Some of you have not understood this so well. So this video is public. This video is private. Don't share this video to any person. So this video is what? This video is private. These are private videos. Don't share it. So this is, I will say, this, we understand that this is our lesson, isn't it? This is private. I'm going to share now a video for public. I'm going to share 2 videos that are public that will help you catch up. So for this one is going to be what? This is going to be private. I'm going to share some lessons with you. the ones that are going to be public on YouTube, that are open to everyone, so that you get the full knowledge and full understanding. So you get this one, this you do it. The next one that I'm going to forward also, you also do it. You need to make sure that you answer. You follow through everything that I'll be teaching in that particular video. So this one, I guess you've seen how we've answered it. Even the next one I'm going to forward, you answer and submit. So this, I don't want you to submit this one. But what you are going to submit is the work, the exercise I'm going to give plus the other video I'm going to send. For this one, you don't need to submit this one. So the video I'm about to send and the exercise, I need those two graphs. So when you are submitting, you indicate this was the example and this is the exercise. Please indicate this is the exercise. Me, I would just see the example. Okay, this is the example. I'm not marking the example. I'm just interested in the exercise. So I'm going to mark the exercise. So after attending to this, make sure that you look, you go to the next video. You also practice. You just need to make sure that you keep practicing. The more you practice, the more you perfect this skill. You just reach at a point where you just be understanding mathematics so easily. So this is the end of this particular session. There is another lesson. Attend the next lesson so that I see how you are getting these things and how you are understanding. Don't say me, I've understood, I want to go direct to the exercise. No. Attend the next exercise. I told you that you need to buy a lot of graph papers. They are for your own good. You are revising through. So let's make sure that we do the correct thing. So this is where we are going to end from. This is where we end from. Thank you so much. And those of you whose payment has expired, make sure you pay up. In the next lesson, you may not be with us. I'm going to remove you. So let's make sure that we pay. If your payment has expired, make sure that you pay. New methods of payment. Some people are still texting me. So me, I don't move with this. So I also forget. So I've just moved with them today. So new method of payment. This is what you need to do. You withdraw. So new method of payment. There is an MTN line. These are urgent lines. So this is 0760. Then there is 324455. What you get to do, get cash, withdraw. After you've withdrawn, then you send me the screenshot of you that withdraw, the payment that you've done. Me, what I'm going to do, I'll write down your name. Then the people that are working with these urgent lines, I'll just forward them the names and they'll be able to give me the money. Like that. So when you pay and you've not confirmed with me, especially if I know you are Patricia, then you use John's name on that, it becomes a challenge. Because me, the people that received, will be telling me we didn't receive any money from Patricia. The only money that we received was from John's, and that will bring now confusion. So make sure that you also confirm with me I had used this name to pay. So this is the urgent number for Airtel. If you are using Airtel, make sure you confirm the names. Don't just send quickly, you confirm. Both of them are registered under my names. So under my name, we don't say names in English. So we say registered under my name. So this is Harrison Zuru. This is my name, not my names. So this is my name, Harrison Jeremiah Zuru. So if you are using MTN, get cash, withdraw. Airtel, these are urgent numbers. So this is where we end from. Thank you so much for your attention. And if it happens that you don't have, you communicate. I get to give you a grace period. I'll say, okay, if it's you, tell me, okay, sir, I'll pay on this and such a date. We also understand the economy is not stable at the moment. But the worst thing that you can ever do is to stay quiet. Once you stay quiet, your payment is due, you are just quiet. That is a message on its own. So let's just make sure that we communicate. We don't communicate that your payment is due, pay, but I just communicate like this. It's easy to communicate in this way. You get the message. So this is where we end from. Let's make sure that we are also committed to payments. Thank you so much.